Are you ready to hear an inspirational hero tale about one of our four-legged friends? My name is Kim, and this is Harry Hero Tales. Welcome to episode 3 of Harry Hero Tales, Animals to the Rescue. I'm your host, Kim Hagel. In this quick bonus episode, I'll be sharing a very recent story that broke about a missing woman, her barking dog, and a canine service dog named Kip. Covered by People magazine as well as several newspapers and television news broadcasts, very little is known in detail, like some of the names of those involved. What I can tell you is it is a very recent example of what I say in each recording of this podcast. There are four-legged heroes all around us. The saved woman in this story has remained unnamed as far as I can tell. Respecting her privacy and the privacy of her family, I'm definitely going to leave it there and not pursue her name. But I do love a happy ending, and hers is something this podcast would like to share to inspire love and support for the many animals we share our lives with. Apparently, sometime on the evening of June 25th, 2024, the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources dispatched an officer and his canine, Kip, to help search for a woman and her dog who had been missing for a full day to that point. Her family had searched for her overnight when she hadn't returned from a walk with her dog the evening before, and they called the Emery County Sheriff's Office to report her missing the morning after. Search and rescue crews searched in the heat all day without any luck. Even more disturbing about the disappearance is that the woman was reported as 80 years old and she suffered from dementia. They also reported that when she left her cabin near Joe's Valley in western Emery County, Utah, she was only wearing a t-shirt and slippers. There was tremendous concern due to the weather conditions at the time of her disappearance. During the day, it was nearly 100 degrees, but at night, the temperatures could drop as low as 55. The first night of the search, officers had heard sounds of barking in what they thought was an area near homes or cabins that they had passed, thinking the woman may have ended up there seeking shelter. But she was not located. The next day, a neighbor who was helping in the search called in to say he had heard barking the night before too. But where he stated he had heard it was in a different area and one without any buildings or cabins. The officers decided to check out any surveillance footage from nearby cameras in that area to see if they could find anything helpful. And what do you know? Near the area the neighbor called about, they did see a woman walking her dog past a security camera. The officers and the neighbor who'd called in started their search in that area that day as a result. And as they were moving up the mountainside, following the path they had seen her on, guess what they heard? A dog barking. This led them, along with canine Kip, to ultimately find the woman and her dog, a chocolate Labrador. She was missing her slippers. She was extremely dehydrated and obviously a bit scratched and bruised. But given that she was missing for more than 2 days in that heat or overnight cold, she was in pretty good condition. In a post on July 11th, 2024, the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources had this to say: "At the end of the day, her dog saved her life by barking to alert those searching the area." I'd like to also point out that her dog stayed with her despite not having a leash. So while I call this episode a hero named Kip, and he did perform his duties and helped in the search for this missing Utah woman who definitely needed help to get home safely, The true hero is her chocolate dog. This dog stayed with her and went through the heat and cold right alongside her. Her dog probably had a good idea where it was, or at least how to get home. But her dog remained with her to protect her and probably kept her warm on those 2 cold evenings when she was lost. And as I said at the start of this story, her dog is the epitome of what I mean when I say there are 4-legged heroes all around us. While that only touches the surface of this amazing hairy hero, we have to leave it there for this episode. If you know of a great hairy hero tale and would like to hear it on this podcast, email us at hairyherotales@gmail.com. For more information on this program, visit our website, www.hairyherotales.com. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and wherever you get your podcasts. This is a Southpaw Productions podcast, edited, produced, and hosted by me, Kim Hagel. Opening and closing music provided by Mary Selvage. Be sure to follow her on Instagram at Selvage613 for her live show schedule, and check out her complete catalog of music available on Spotify, Apple Music, and more. And remember, there are hairy 4-legged heroes all around us. Who knows, you might even adopt one. I've adopted many little heroes from some amazing animal rescue organizations. I've featured 2 on my website, the All-American Dachshund Rescue and the French Bulldog Rescue Network. If you are looking to rescue your next hero or would like to help with transport or financial support, I highly recommend both of these organizations. Neither are affiliated with this program in any way, but both have my sincere gratitude and support. Thank you to all the heroes of the world, and a special shout out for hairy heroes everywhere.